Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday. Today is Super Stardust Portable. This is a PSP game that's not being remade but can be played on PS4 and PS5. It may look familiar, it's very familiar to the PS3 version, PS4 version and PS Vita version of Super Stardust. And that's what we're going to play today. The last PSP game we played it went really well, so I'm hoping that this will also do well. But we've got lots of explosions, as you can see in this demo. Lots of tiny things that could trip up the cloud streaming. Usually with lots of little things you might have macro blocking, where instead of like the pinpoint accurate explosion you may get blocks of colour. So we'll have to see how that goes. I have played this a lot on PSP. I even played it this month on PSP. That's what we're gonna do, I think. Let's just see what we got. Huh. Let's get all three soundtracks, okay. What modes we got? Are they all unlocked? I think they are. Okay. Let's just start. Let's see how it goes. It'll do normal. As you can see, I haven't played this on PS4 yet. I have played the PSP version. I think I got it all unlocked, I'm not too sure. But because this is the emulated version, kinda quote unquote HD, it's a new game. So you can see L1 and R1 are there but no 2s. I wonder if the right analog stick will be mapped to the triangle, circle, square and X buttons. Oops, wrong button. Arrows. Okay, let's give this a go. So analog sticks do not work. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I wouldn't say I was the most amazing Stardust player. I was fairly decent. I think the only like PS3 trophies I was missing were the on the PS3 version of the game were the local co-op ones. I don't know if this HD version has trophies enabled. That seems to be optional. So I have no idea if this has had trophies added. Oh, nuts. Oh, I missed it. Huh. I guess that answers that question. Yes, there are trophies. Ooh, a little rusty. So far the controls feel fine. I'm not noticing any input lag. Graphically it looks fine. I wouldn't say it's the most crisp, but you gotta remember it was a PSP game and the PSP wasn't HD, it wasn't 720. I don't think it was 480p either. If you haven't tried Super Stardust before, I would recommend this version of the game. It's a great version of the game. Oh, I can see that coming. But yeah, and that's it. 3 lives. New high score. Because it does take you straight back here. It was a portable version of the game, so it's play a level or play until you're dead and you're back here. Well, planet mode wouldn't work really because we haven't unlocked the other planets yet. So I think today let's just try and get back into the swing of things. That's a great start. Oh yeah, if you press 2, like square and X, you get angle on the shot. You know, for a PSP game with only one analog stick, I do feel like it was a very good remake of the game. I also liked the PSP game preview screen. I know we've got the PS3 version up on the site, so if you haven't seen that one, I recommend giving that a go. Ah, we couldn't pick them up. Yes, we can. Ah, okay. It's not too difficult to play using the face buttons. That's what the circle, X, triangle, and square are called. But that could also be because I've been playing games since the PS1, so I'm used to that original PS1 control. I'm used to just... Oh, let's use a bomb. Not as satisfying. Yeah, these worms. It's... Oh, I couldn't get away. It pretty much follows the PS3 version of the game. I think it has all the modes apart from co-op. You can see how quick that was just to get into a game there. And it loads really fast. I think the PS3 version loads pretty quick as well. That was one of the first, or the earliest, PS3 game to run in 1080p 60 frames per second. Not initially at launch. And then it was also one of the first ones to use 3D. Housemarque did an astounding job with that game in keeping it up to date with all the latest technology. So if you remember playing the game kind of early and didn't go back to it, if you have a PS3, I'd recommend definitely giving it a go. It may be different from what you remember. That's not delaying the controls. I am that bad with aim on this game. Even on the PS3 version, my aim is terrible. 3 extra ship. Nice. The only thing, I guess, the only other big real difference between this and the PS3 version would be the size of the map. The PS3 version kind of felt more like a globe. Whereas this one feels more flat. You don't get as great a sense of 3D sphere planet type shapes. This one just feels like more of a flat plane that you kind of like a map, world map. You kind of go off one end and come back the other. Ah, that wiggled the wrong way. Go away. Ah, I couldn't see that. Explosion going the way. No. Yes, let's end that. Three. Shield down help. And these sort of exploding things help clear the map as well. So if you get lots of little rocks, it's not a terrible thing because these exploding things get rid of them. And you still get points for it. Gotta be careful. got 2 bombs left and only 1 ship. Remember, I got the extra ship early on, so that kind of helped. I noticed a little bit of something in the stream on the top corner, but I don't know if that was... It happened so quickly. I don't know if it was a breakup in the stream or something else. Went away. Ah, here we go. Still got the shield, remember. Oh, I do not have the shield. Nuts. I was hoping to at least keep the shield to the boss. So if you're unfamiliar, each planet has stages, and the final stage leads to a boss. I'm pretty sure I know what this boss is going to be. It's like a ring. I got 1 bomb left. Well, stutter or something on the screen. But these explosions look pretty clear. I'm not noticing any kind of squares. But because there's so much action, it's a little difficult to focus on the whole screen at the same time. And yeah, that's the bomb. I was getting a little cramped. Wiggly thing. It's avoiding everything. Ooh. You see, with it being so tight, you need accurate, responsive controls, and I'm getting it. So it definitely feels correct. So now we've got a countdown to the boss. Extra ship, thank you very much. Or that might just be the boss's health at the bottom there. Yeah, in hindsight, I think that might be the boss's health. What we're doing is kind of clearing. Okay, yeah. Not quite a ring, but I should have just said UFO to be clear. So you got to hit the open sections. You got to destroy all 4 of them, and watch out for this. It's going to shoot out. So you can see how much how small the world is, because the bullets from one end kind of met you in the middle, whereas on PS3 it feels like a much bigger space. See, it's a limitation on the PSP, but like I said, it doesn't feel any less of a game because of it. Go. Oh no, I haven't really got a fully charged up weapon here. Whoa, they came back. Nearly got me. Don't want to dodge them. Ah. Come on. There we go. Not enough. That does feel a little bit more difficult than I remember. It could be that I don't have my weapon fully charged, or it could be that the game's balanced slightly differently between the PSP and the PS3 version. Whoa! I still think it looks great though. Maybe not super crisp, but yeah, it's I thought I noticed something during that last encounter. kind of the hexagons, like they shimmered, or yeah, it was a little weird. Ooh! Stop moving. Again, there. I think there might have been a bit of the stream breaking up ever so slightly. Hooray! Level done. No bonus, but... So we've got switch weapons, D-pad, gold, there we go. Yeah, there does seem to be something up a little bit. There you go, macro blocking. You would have hoped a PSP game, even though it is HD'd, wouldn't have as many issues, but this is pushing it hard. And if you're unfamiliar with my setup, this is a launch PS4. So it's not PS5 I'm playing this on, I'm playing this on a Japanese launch PS4. It's not a Plus, not a Slim, so and it is used quite a lot. Yeah, there we go again. Now the difficult thing is changing weapon, because my finger is on the analog stick, and to change weapon I would have to take it off and hit the D-pad. It would be nice to change the controls, but like L2 or R2 to cycle. Because for these tiny green things, I would prefer a different weapon than this one I'm using now, which is designed mostly for this kind of gold stuff. I do remember, I feel like on PS3, the colour was a little different, like it was a little bit more gold than, say, coppery bronze. That's just memory for you. Also, I've played the PSP version of the game much more recently than the PS3 version. Yep, 2 shields equals an explosion. Where are the others? Down here? There they are. Alright. See, I don't have any bombs, so these would be very appreciated. Ooh. Okay. There we go. 6x. I can't remember. I think it goes up to 10x, but I always remember it being very difficult to reach that. I'm looking at the bottom right there. Yeah, think about this color again. It could also be that there was some like metallic shimmer, and due to the PSP's processing power being considerably less than a PS3, maybe they forego that effect. Oh wow, that's a good one. Hey, we're over 10, which is great. And if you, when you use the boost, if you collect a lot of the white little tokens that are dropped, it becomes a multiplier. So I think you might have seen on the screen in that last boost, I was like plus 11 with all those little white things. Okay, I need to clear the screen then. This was technically impressive at the time, but in all honesty, the PSP, you'd be surprised what they got out of that system. Ooh, a little bit of break up there. We haven't had any stream tear. A little shudder, a little like hiccup. Nothing that suggests that the stream itself is having a real problem. So a stream tear for me. You see macro blocking by the complete. Squares a colour. Yeah, it's kind of there. Sometimes it sorts itself out. Yeah, stream tear is worse. It's when like a grey silver appears on the screen because there's like no information, so the game can't display anything. Then that's very noticeable. Although saying that, the macro blocking here is very noticeable because of the style of the game. The hexagons, the world underneath. But thankfully, it's not getting in the way of the combat. It's noticeable because of how, as I said, because the game is, you say the art style, the design, the graphics, it was all very specific to this game. So anything that doesn't fit that design, it kinda, it's very noticeable. But in terms of a stream tear would be very annoying to boost into a grey and get killed because you couldn't. There was nothing on my screen, but apparently in the game there was something. That would be extremely frustrating. Nuts! I need to claw to change to this for the rocks. You can see it's free because it's now higher level than it was when we first used it. Ah, nuts. We're gonna keep the multiplier. A little bit. Oh, it's gonna go all the way down, isn't it? Yeah. Nuts, that was such a high multiplier. It's such a difficult thing to keep in this game. Even on the PS3. I think there was on the PS3 a trophy for getting like a 10x multiplier, and it's one of the last trophies I ever got in the game. So crazy, but you can see it's holding. I say it's holding up, then look at the high score. So we're coming up to the boss now. We're on the wrong side of this guy. We need to hit the eye. But if you get in the middle, you gotta watch out for. No. Okay, we still got one more. Definitely need to clear the rocks because it's gonna be shooting. Ooh, a little break up. Where is it? There it is. Oh, even the bad guy's suffering a little bit. So what I'll do at the end of the video is show you what my internet connection is using the PS4's inbuilt internet connection test. Ooh, trying to attack from a distance. Because these these purple bullets are dangerous. Now, do I try and get in? Yeah, let's try and get in. See if we can do this again. In here we've got bullets, and out there you can probably see there's missiles going. I think in here might be safer. Ah! No! Woof, tough. New high score though. So let's try a bit of endless. So this is kind of just wave based. I wouldn't say it's something to relax to, but oh, ice. Change the ice. Oh, got the wrong thing. Ice is blue. It's gold. There it is. I find the ice and the rock one are pretty good on each other. Already it's starting out pretty difficult. Okay, we got a shield, nice. Oh, those red things, I remember those. See, the ice thing is pretty much the same as the green one. What's this do? 3 bombs, clears that up. It's panic. Difficult to commentate when this much is happening on the screen. Believe it or not, this isn't my first time playing this game on the big screen either. Because I had a PSP 1000, but also I later bought a PSP 2000 to play it on TV. And I loved doing that. It was so much fun. No, we were ×8 multiplier. Multiplier even. See, we've got new enemies shooting at us because we haven't been to the ice planet yet. So those sort of blue UFOs are from that planet. I think the small triangular red things were also from that planet. Ooh, need a bit more space. Oh, I got destroyed the oh, wrong button. I like how that gold attack is going through them. Oh, I thought I just dodged it. On to the last life. Unfortunately, I don't remember what would be a good score for this mode. But I think 1 million is probably not the best. Let's try that again, that's fun. I mean, I know we're meant to be talking about streaming and all that, but, you know, I'm having fun. Yes, there's a reason I play some of these games. Testing out different types of games in different situations. But ultimately, having fun is also important. I picked up a shield and lost it immediately and all that. Ooh, a bit of slowdown. I have to assume. Well, you can't assume that would be on the PSP, because remember, this is emulated HD kind of remake. So it's possible the PSP would not have had slowdown there. Maybe in trying to keep the resolution at 1080p might have caused that. I don't know. You know, with that many objects on the screen, that many explosions, it would be a little difficult to replicate on my PSP, that one. That's kind of a thought experiment. Yeah, it's basically if you see some slowdown, you can't always assume that it would be the same on the PSP. We're back to the 8x multiplier. Let's say we can get that to 10. I'm pretty sure there's no more after 10, but I'm not 100%. Are we missing something? Okay, there we go. Cycle for the next ones. Ah, the critters. Don't like them. Okay, so my gold is now fully charged. I think there's an overcharge if you get some more after that. Ah, nuts. Yeah, so you can see rocks now overcharged. Gold's now overcharged. Oh, I missed that. I was too busy looking the other way. Oh, that's it. Oh, we came so close to the last score as well. Last thing today, let's just try a planet. We'll save some for the part 2 video. Because even on the PSP video, we'll do a part 2. Pressing up, but I was just too late. Alright, this is a really bad run. I think that bonus, it's worth more if you're able to boost for it. As we've seen again and again, my boost accuracy is terrible. Oh, wigglers. Nuts. I was hoping to do better than that. One more time. Ah, it's so quick. That's what I enjoy. Even on PSP, it is that fast to pick, to run, and to get to a level. Because, you know, it's a portable game. You want it to be as quick as possible. Go nice and quick. Oh, bit of a stutter then. Yeah, I think that was stream, that one. try and get one of these and boost through if I can. Not accurate enough. Oh, got a shield. That's nice. Definitely need that. So these boosts or power-ups that are dropped, they do cycle. So the last one is the points, but if you leave it, there is, I think it starts like 1 up and then goes to shield and then goes through the weapon types. There it is. But you can see from the high score we're already doing better, so I'm happy. Ah yeah, you can see with the boost there's like a little shockwave. So if you end up with things in front of you, let's get rid of some of those. You can boost and your shockwave will get rid of them. It's just like a split second, but you can sometimes see like a blue ring around my ship. Ugh, wigglers. Don't like them at all. Don't like any of the enemies. They are difficult, but at least they're bright colours, so it's easy to spot them. Okay, and that should be as it is. Alright, not bad at all. Ah, missed the critical bit in the middle. Extra ship will do. We've got 8 bombs, so let's use a couple. There we go. See, that was like a +9 bullseye in that thing. See, I caught the back end of that. That's how small the map is. Just squeezed through there. I had my finger on the boost. Yeah, I don't want to keep risking that. Ah, nuts! And we had the +7. Oh, we're doing so well. And we're up to the boss. Oh well. On the plus side, at least that means whatever high score we get today can be bettered. Yep, and with my weapon, I think it's fully charged. So hopefully the boss will be a little quicker than last time. Ooh. One left. Oh, nuts! I got spooked by the returning fire. Yes, there we go. So that's Super Stardust Portable, the PSP game that's out on PS4 and PS5. I mean, I had lots of fun and it looked great playing on the big screen, better than playing it from the PSP onto the big screen, but yeah, we can't ignore the fact that there were streaming issues. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the PS4's internet test and let's have a look what I'm dealing with at the moment. So in the settings menu, if you go down to network, you can see we've got test internet connection. So that's what I'm going to do. Wow, I think my upload's a lot faster than before, and so is my download. So, some of my better scores. So yeah, you can make of this as you will. I would have preferred if this worked perfectly. But then again, I have a PSP, so I do have that option. But if you don't have the option, is it still playable? Yes. It's playable because the enemies are bright, unique, but it is distracting. Kind of like the Monster Boy video, the last game we did of Cloud Monday. The art was so bright, so crisp, so beautiful to look at. So any time there was an issue with the stream, it was so noticeable. Same with this. But at least there's no noticeable lag in the controls. And especially with a game as twitchy as that, you kind of need that. So thankfully, control-wise, it's fine. It plays well, but the issues are distracting. At least there was no stream tear. We had macro blocking, we had some few kind of stutter shimmers, and the slowdown, can't guarantee that's streaming. That could be this version of the game. So that's Super Stardust Portable. There'll be a part 2, of course. We always play these games twice, and it'll be at a different time on a different day. So until that video, or maybe until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, YouTube shorts that we have, or maybe you'll head over to Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we don't have access to any of the ad revenue. We got a long way. We need a lot more subscribers and interactions and all that. So over on Ko-fi, you'll find a couple of membership tiers. One's Puzzle and Dragons, one's hour-long PS3 cross media bar videos, or you can just donate. That's fine too. But wherever and whenever I see you again, please take care.